Welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, Empress of Clarity. Here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress Collective. Excuse me while I adjust, because lives and recorded videos seem to offer a different angle. Not sure why that is. Hey, what's up, Michelle? How you doing today? What's good with you? I always like to see my family in the building. Latif, love, it's been a minute. How you been, girl? You get your drinks, get your snacks. And let's see what this reading gonna do. What's good? What's good? Okay, we like that, clients. We love when we got clients. That's beautiful. It's been a day. Keep missing you. I know. Turn that light off if you ain't gonna be in there, girl. All right. So what's going on, y'all? All my sister and my family in the building. All right, Spirit, give me a message for collective. Oh, I got my cards back. Oh, Lord. I fuck up the deck. I sure did. What the hell? I got me a little starter deck that I got from my cousin, but I'm going to use it in case he don't come back to get it, because I like it. But I had to like it before I give it to him anyway, so I told him. But I like this deck. I love words on decks. Not all the time, but sometimes. It has been over what other girl. What are you talking about? Energy. I feel like the energy lately is just frustration for a lot of people. Including myself in some ways, but it's like I've been fighting the urge to be in that frustration energy because I don't like how that feels. You know, like mundane things, like you go in your account and all of a sudden something done changed. Even like today with Facebook and IG messing up, I thought somebody hacked me. I was like, oh no. And then I read an article and I was like, whew. Because I got business to do on that. I don't get on there for pleasure no more. I need to make money. You got me? Oh, YouTube was messed up too? Wow. I'm glad I ain't fooled with it too much. I just said, once I read the article, I was like, all right. I ain't about to mess with no, what you call it today. Shh, girl. Meta was messing around today. All right, Spirit, give me a message for my collective. What do we need to know and be aware of? I had a message earlier. Damn, what was it? Every now and then I get downloads. I'll be like, I need to post about it. And if I don't post, I lose it. And it'll come back to me later. Sometimes it come out in the reading. I'm like, this is what I wanted to tell y'all. Let's see what comes out, Spirit. Ooh, that flip. Okay, we got manipulation energy. We got the magician in reverse. You're not about to start, little boy. Hey, what are you doing? Get out. All right. And then what was that? The internet went down beginning of last week on T-Mobile's, or which was AT&T. No, not T-Mobile. AT&T. Oh shit. Oh, I see a change happening here in these cards. Oh. Uh-oh, what was this? Make sure I got them all right now. Yeah. That was a cyber attack? Well, they showing us what they about to do. Okay. I feel like somebody on a reset. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit says somebody's on a reset, but not before going out with a fight. Okay. The magician in reverse, meaning somebody was manipulative, very trickery, a lot of deception, a lot of illusion. Also wasted talent. Somebody's wasting time dealing with manipulation with people, like allowing themselves to be manipulated, or they just were easy because they're naive or something. The Queen of Wands is here though. There's confidence, attractive, passionate, independent, determination, social. So the Queen of Wands being in the upright is a good thing. It's like kind of like someone saying, I'm taking more control and determination in my life, right? I'm getting my head on straight, because she does have her head on straight. Okay, she can run empires with no problem. The devil in reverse is good, because why? The devil in reverse is that reverse of that control energy, right? Overcoming addictions, emancipation, regaining control. Yep. Reclaiming power, release, freedom, and detachment. Somebody is like, it's like they're not falling for the okie doke no more. They really are, got their head on better, stronger, less it's a word that I'm trying to say. What? What you need? What? What do you want? That was a yell. Why are you yelling? Go downstairs if you want to go downstairs. What do you want? What do you want, boy? You just want my attention? Okay. Anyway, so you got somebody less affected by manipulation. That's what I wanted. I kind of kept saying less manipulated. That doesn't make sense. They're less affected by manipulation. It's like somebody's head and confidence is clearer now, right? The challenge in the lesson, though, is to take the next step. It's kind of like you grab the baton. As soon as you grab that baton, the energy just ignited you. Like things became clear, right? Now it's time to run off with that baton, but not before they deal with the drama with the 501. So this may be a family situation for somebody where, family could be the type to sabotage somebody, trying to keep somebody down so that they can't grow. And Spirit is saying that this person is going to have to fight their way out of a situation where there's all this drama, lies, confusion, a little bit of it's nonsense. It's nothing that they can't overcome. It's just there to get on somebody's nerves. The Page of Pentacles is here. The Page of Pentacles is here. This person is like, I really need to go start something new. I really need to go and plan opportunity to go manifest, to be where I can feel safe, trustworthy, skill development. Like this person is like, I need to go start my life in a place that feels safe, where I can trust that this is the path that I'm supposed to be on. And then, but they're not gonna get there without the fight. All right. So let's see. It's gonna be male or female, doesn't matter. The energy is the energy. And I really feel like it's not giving love, it's giving life. It's giving challenges, it's giving growth, it's giving development, it's giving, oh, I'm not blind no more. I see now. I see I gotta save myself with the Fool card now. Oh, wait a minute. So somebody might have been on a delusion of a partnership. Maybe they were, whoever this manipulator was. I was about to say manipulative energy, but this manipulator was. They had a relationship, because this is past energy. This is somebody they connected to. Maybe they were on the same vibration. He says unified love, attraction. This is somebody they agreed with. He says entanglement, shared understanding. They probably were on the same vibe at some point, but then at some point somebody decided they needed to grow, take their power back or something, or maybe they realized the toxicity of that union. Tell me more, spirit. Oops. Yep. We got the Ace of Swords. Spirit said that's the truth. Clarity. This is what this person got. They thought they were in a good situation, only to find out somebody was manipulating them. But they were resonating on the same. They might have been manipulating each other, but they were on the same vibration with this person. They saw eye to eye at some point. Spirit said that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Now, though, remember I said this Queen of Wands makes sound decisions, right? She can run empires. Well, it says clarity, sound decision making, breakthrough, justice, new opportunities, and the beginning of a conflict. And you know why this is the beginning of a conflict? Because this person ain't getting out of this Two of Cups energy without a fight. Period. I would be one to admit that in my previous relationship, we had to jive at some point, right? Because we got together, we agreed on something, we decided to be together, right? And then at some point my mind changed and I was like, I ain't with it no more, and I had a fight. Now this ain't my energy, but this is reminiscent of something I've experienced, so I get it. Like somebody is got to fight their way up out of a situation that they're no longer attached to. They are overcoming it. And there needs to be a new beginning. This is very, so somebody, I mean, they say we go through that Saturn return by the age of 29. I mean, for me, my drama was in my early 20s, but I was able to actually fight my way through it. I had no choice. There was like really no option. Yeah, judgment. Somebody is like, look, judgment usually means second chances, but you're not giving the second chances to somebody who's the devil. Right? So the second chance is somebody who's coming out of the addiction of a devil energy. Somebody who was like, look, I've been reflecting. I'm having an inner reckoning. I'm starting to become more aware of my role, my responsibility, and the things that I did in this Two of Cups situation I thought was good for me. And now I'm starting to recognize I have a bad pattern, or I had an addiction or something. This is somebody like reckoning with themselves. And they are, what did it say? Judgment, reflection, inner calling. Yep, being forgiven. Somebody also wants forgiveness for choosing this Two of Cups with that manipulative energy, or being in a manipulative energy while in that Two of Cups. Okay, what was that? Yeah, so, yeah, now it's sorrow, shattered dreams, underachievement, overindulged, this, that. So the challenge and the lesson is to overcome overindulging, like doing too much. You know what I mean? Too much of anything is an addiction. Too much of anything is an addiction. Whether you eat too much, whether you drink too much, whether you, whatever you do, it needs to be in moderation. And when you overdo it, you pay for it. Your body pays for it. Your mind pays for it. You know what I mean? Your job, your health, all kinds of things pay for it. And this person has shattered dreams with this Two of Cups energy. That's why they have to reflect. Now they have to take accountability for themselves. It's not even like, I mean, I feel like they want some type of forgiveness from someone, right? But what I'm getting is that they more or less need to forgive themselves first and foremost for the actions that they took, because it brought them nothing but sorrow. They are the ones paying for it the most. The Lover's card, right? Listen, when somebody gets out of this Five of Wands family crap, it's because they made a choice. They chose themselves. Love, partnership, unity, value, soulmate, choices, attraction, made for each other. Somebody realizes that this wasn't it. Whatever they went through brought them sorrow. The fact they didn't take a chance on themselves or believe in themselves, it gave them, it's now giving them dissatisfaction because they chose wrong. They chose others. They chose this drama over themselves. But I feel like they're going to fight their way through this. Bottom of the deck. Woo. Yeah, and then it says imbalance, recklessness, extremity, overindulgence, more overindulgence, self-healing, discord, and hastening. Somebody, they was doing too much drinking, too much smoking, too much sniffing, too much everything. Says I can manage my needs and resources wisely to create harmony. Somebody is now, I feel like now that they're having this moment of reckoning, they're realizing where their addictions lie, where their toxicity is greatest, what was holding them back. Somebody is self-evaluating, and but they may be in a bit of depression as they do it, because it's like, damn, I messed up the church's money. You know what I'm saying? Like they messed up their opportunities by being addicted to something that was unhealthy through this. But they're gonna have to fight, and I feel like they're gonna choose their way out of this. I'm just saying. They're gonna have to fight their way out of this. Yeah, page of, and now y'all. I don't even want to read this, but I'm gonna read it anyway. But this card for me, intuitively, Spirit always gives us the card to let me know, this page of wands when it's in reverse, that a lot of people are gossiping about this person, their ways, their choices. Um, and it was to say hasty, impatient, yeah, impulsive, restless, unreliable, distracted, easily tricked, lacks direction. Yeah, so somebody was in this energy when they were dealing with a manipulative magician, somebody that was just tricking them. This person was extremely gullible, green, just anything that glittered had to be gold because this person was promising it. This is somebody, whoever they talked to, whoever they were with, had the gift of gab, a gift of making them feel like, I got you. We're going to, the streets where we're going, the streets are paved with gold. And they're lined with trees that drop golden pears. And we're going to eat all of them. And we're always going to have money. And we're always going to have this person was chasing a dollar. They didn't care about love. They loved what they thought was going to bring them money. Their pride and their ego precedes them. A little more, Spirit. Yep. And this caused this person to have a loss. Missed chances, lack of foresight, deficiency, frustration, insecurity, stinginess, bad investment, and poor planning. Listen, this person is wiser now for the experiences that they have. And they understand where they went wrong because the investment that they made in this past energy wasted their resources. This person is in that frustration energy that we talked about at the very beginning, because a lot of people I find now are spinning their wheels, frustrated, don't have the right help. And Spirit said that's the truth, because it's landing on the Ace of Swords. It's the truth, because when you don't make the right choices, when your head is not clear, when you're gullible and you don't think things through, and you allow people to manipulate you because they're dangling the carrot, or they got something you think you want, it makes it easy. You're more palatable, pliable. Excuse me. You're more easy to bend and sway because you want this thing that I got. This thing that I keep dangling in front of you. You want it. You want that, don't you? You like this pen, don't you? You like this pen. You think this pen, this pretty gold blue color. Oh wow. You never had one of these before. You want this, right? Well, if you come over here a little closer, I'll give it to you. Well, you got close. Okay. If you come over further here, it's like somebody was just dangling the carrot, kept somebody going, kept somebody thinking that if they just keep on going, keep on trying, keep going harder, for whatever this thing is. And what they ended up doing, wasting your time, missing chances. Excuse me, wasting their time, really. No planning, because they was just going with the flow. They just going with the nonsense. Tell me more, please. One at a time. Ooh, child, yes. So in the hidden energy, somebody's mind is clearing up because the devil's in reverse. Judgment is here. So they got an inner reckoning going on right now. And now the Ten of Swords is coming out, meaning it's in reverse. So this is giving, seeking redemption, persevering, forgiveness, rising above problems, improvement, healing, recovery. So in the hidden energy, unbeknownst to this Five of Wands, or maybe they have a clue, somebody is secretly doing things that they need to do to heal, to get clarity, to get maybe support, to advance their career, or strategize their next move. Like somebody is slowly, I don't feel like it's an instant thing. It's like, one, they're recognizing and they're detaching. They're no longer resonating with that energy, that ick energy that devil comes with. They're starting to realize, I don't want that no more. That's not what I need in my life. They got clarity. So it's like, whether it was an epiphany, something woke them up. Um, yeah, lessons in disguise. You know what happened? Um, I'm just give you a quick example. The Wendy Williams Lifetime movie, where she's like a documentary where she's talking about herself. There was one point, and I won't spoil all of it or anything unless you've seen it, but there was one point where she was bulimic, and they didn't use the term. She just said she was throwing up. You eat her food and throw up, and her brother caught her, and that wasn't what got her to stop. Like he busted her, but it was like, yeah, so this is what I do, and it stink, and it was not good for her health. But it was the vanity of teeth, because she found out there were some actresses that were complaining that they had done that, and they were starting to rot away their teeth. And she was like, oh, I like teeth. I'm not doing that no more. So for her, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, to get her to stop doing that thing, that one thing that was detrimental to her health. And I feel like somebody's doing some type of recovery beneath the surface. Like they're not announcing it, but they learned something that's got them to stop self-destructing. What's up, Monica? So, you know what I mean? I feel like somebody's put a pause in the hidden energy on that self-destruction. So whatever they were doing too much of, maybe whatever they were addicted to, they're not addicted to like they were, or they're recovering from it. Tell me more. Yes, so somebody is releasing the burden. Well, at least that's the challenge, right? Because this is a challenge in the lesson. So it says, release too much responsibility, breakdown, lack the will to go on, collapse, downfall, and procrastination. I feel as though the challenge for somebody is to release all this sorrow. You know, like it's one thing to heal, but the other part is to let it go. You cannot continue to heal. Like it's one thing to get the clarity. Oh, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop being this. I need to stop allowing this, whatever that is, right? And the other thing is, well, I also need to put some space and drop the burden, meaning stop trying to pick up the charge, stop trying to hold it all in, stop trying to make it be something that it's not. So they got to release it because it's too much. And that's the challenge. Unless somebody got to release all this sorrow, they got to go lighten their load like the food. Tell me more. Like the outcome. Oops. Mm-mm. Financial dependency, lack of stability, insecurity, reckless spending, superficiality, and failure. Somebody's choosing something, but they feel like they're still codependent on something that they don't want anymore. So there's a fear here that somebody has, yes, and they want an ace of cups. They want a new beginning. So I feel like somebody on the fence, y'all, We got 3 aces here. The Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords in the upright. So what I feel is like more than likely they're going to get a new beginning of some sort. But there's some fear, and that might be, oh, got it. This family situation, they're the ones codependent on this person. Financially, emotionally, and they would prefer that this person fail than to leave them. But this person ultimately is making a choice. And I feel like the choice is to let them go. Got it. It was 911 on my clock. Stop it vaping. Y'all, I read an article that said vaping shrinks the testicles and can render somebody what they call it when I can't think of the word, but you know the word when somebody can produce kids because their sperm count is low. It's not impotent, but they could lead to that. Sterile. Thank you. Yeah. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny, but I was laughing over the fact that I'll be stuck on these words. Somebody could get sterile from just before they even start having kids, or they might even have kids, but the potential of having more will be stunted, and it could cause sterility with that. All those chemicals, yes, all those chemicals. And they would say it is shrinking. Like if you look at statistics across the world, deaths are outpacing births, right? In variety of populations, mostly European populations, the Spanish, not 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 like Mexican, but Spanish, like Spain, Italy, places like that. Deaths are outpacing births, which is leading to um what demographers will call, like, these people are just, their population is going extinct, right? And um you the amount of chemicals that make up those damn vapes to hook you in, not only do they hook you in, but they are killing your lungs. They fucking with your brain. They fucking with your blood. Like there's so much shit that's coursing through your body that you really don't know of because it's not fully. It was never fully regulated. It's worse than how cigarettes came out because it's got that shit in it and then some. And it don't matter what type of vape you do, whether it's cannabis vape or weed vape, whatever. All of those vapes are made just to keep you addicted, and the chemicals are really, I really feel like they're not regulated. So the studies are coming out. They gonna make men, and it's mostly men that are sterile. I don't know what it does to women because the article I saw was about men, and I was like, well, damn. Ooh, I know that's right. Yeah, Mark, you know what it is? It was easier. But we got all these chemicals, especially in the United States, that are not regulated. Or if even if they are, the FDA just uh I don't know how they pay them or lobby them or whatever, but they just pay them off to not shut it down. And then it becomes a problem for other industries like schools. Schools have a problem with it, so then they got to deal with it their way. And then the companies start getting in trouble for making all these flavors and things enticing to underage kids to get a hold of it. I would make them write something too and do a presentation. Now tell me why it's bad. Tell me why it's bad. Show me. I want PowerPoint I want footage. I want white papers. Go interview somebody. Hmm. Yeah. Oh shit. See what I'm saying? It can reduce, so it will impact your fertility. Wow. That's the word I was trying to find. Infertile. So between women is infertile and men sterile. Why would we be messing with something? I know that's right. Make them find all the resources, cite that shit in the MMA or whatever this MMA, whatever the create, whatever the college style is of citations, cite it properly. I want to be able to click on a link if you send it to me by email, so I go right to the source. That's crazy. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Oh, this might have been y'all. Yeah, listen. This has been the theme. I want to say for the past month, sporadically, this has been the theme, and I'm gonna say what it is because I want to say even months ago, the Empress was not coming out in my deck. Okay, I was like, "Where's the Empress?" She would show up randomly here and there, but she wasn't coming out. Well, the Empress in reverse energy is the main star of the show lately. She been showing her tail. She keep coming out. She keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, let you know. Like by the time I'm trying to figure out who the culprit is, bam, here she come. Like, yeah, it's me. I'm her. I'm her. Her. You know what I mean? That's the Empress in reverse energy right now that keeps coming up. I switched decks and the lilies came out, and then in this deck the lilies represent the mother energy, right? This is like letting me know that the magician who in reverse that was the most manipulative person is a mother figure, and there's apparently some mother figures out here that are very prominently about to get served, okay, because they keep showing their tail and they've done a lot of damage, and this person, their child, more than likely, or whoever's attached to them, is just like, I'm done with you. You are a burden. I see what I've been addicted to. You dangling. She's the one dangling the carrot, dangling something in front of them. MLA. See, I don't be knowing stuff, but I know stuff. You know what I'm saying? MLA. I said MMA. I knew it was wrong when I said it, but I couldn't take it back. But because literally, I had my child. I had to type something. I had to do something, and I needed to cite. Oh, for my grant, and I needed to cite it properly. So my daughter helped me out with the MLA stuff, because I was like, I needed to be cited properly, and she was like, "All right, Mom, I got you." But listen, someone's mother figure is a problem. And, this just goes back to parent wounds. Even if this mother figure is not an active participant in this person's life, what she already did was damage enough. I feel like it's more of an active thing, but what she did was damage enough. And she's a ringleader. A lot of these little nasty karmic mothers are ringleaders. They get other people to get their person to do what they want them to do. Whatever that person is, a boyfriend, a child, whatever. They get flying monkeys and fight for this person. Though, to be honest, I don't. I feel like people are hip to it now. I feel like 2024 is one of those major veil lifting times. We are in the age of Aquarius. So things are, people are seeing things differently now. We're not just, what I'm saying, walking around here and just blind. People are choosing to be blind, but for the most part, the veil is almost basically gone. You can see right through it. The APA is even worse. Yeah, I was like, no, give me the one that I need. Yeah, I also heard that she burned bridges for this person that they need to repair. This could be a daughter of a mother figure. Don't have to be a male. It could be a daughter of a mother figure, or it could just be a man and his Queen of Wands energy that's like taking control of his life in a different way. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I see, spirit. Yes. So this is a home that someone shares with this Empress and reverse energy, with this mother figure. And they are now wanting to get out of this house badly. Yeah, they want to get out this house. Wow, this energy just keep popping up. Give me more, spirit. Oh, because it's a burden. You got two cards here that represent the burden, that basically are the same energy. The cross and these 10 of wands. It's the burden someone is bearing. It's too much. And spirit is urging them, it's trying to like push it off of them, like let it go. This person, one person holding on to it, and it's on somebody else's back. Tell me more, spirit. Whew. And they taking a deeper look into this whole situation about their stability. Oh, and about themselves. Bottom of the deck. Star. Yeah, they still got hope that things could turn around, that things could be better, that they can go a different direction. And it was 16. The star card is 17, right? So this is giving tower energy with the 16. So everything is coming to light. Put it that way. It's coming to light. He said, "Don't burn bridges" card from the Sun Tzu Art of War card came out too. Oh, I need to see that deck. Well, look, somebody is about to burn some major bridges because they trying to get the hell up out of that house. They see that they ain't addicted to. It's almost like somebody saying, you know what? I don't need this place no more. I don't need to stay here. I'm not stuck here. Maybe they thought they were stuck with the 10 of swords in reverse, and somebody realizing they're not stuck anymore. The betrayal don't even impact them the same way anymore. It's kind of like, yeah, I already knew you was going to be like that. I already knew. It's like maybe somebody's getting more strategic in how they handle it, but they're reckoning with themselves because they're still in it. And they know they got to fight their way off because them people in that house, whoever's in the house with them, is very codependent on this energy. And they're not trying to see their supply go anywhere. Now, this person might have been complicit with some things in the past because they thought they not thought they resonated with the individuals in here, but they don't anymore. Just so there was some type of epiphany, some type of growth, some type of inspiration that got them to realize, wait a minute, hold on, what am I doing? I feel like somebody's now questioning as they sit through this reckoning. This is like giving Dark Night of the Soul because it's kind of like, well, damn, I got to pull each knife out my back, one, so I can recover. I got to let go of these addictions, which I'm detaching from anyway, right? And I need to forgive myself. And I probably, and I'm saying, I'm speaking in first person like I'm them, but they probably realize they need to go back and mend some fences and mend some bridges that they may have, or they think they have burnt along the way. And I feel like along the way while they were in survival mode, because you had to be in survival mode with somebody that was manipulating you. This person dangling the carrot, keep you jumping, trying to get to whatever they promising you. 9 times out of 10, they was probably offering love and money. Those two things. Well, you can have my love if you can give me some money. I got more money where that came from over there on these yellow brick road paved with gold. Lies, future faking. She's a Jezebel hussy. Yep, she is. Oh, Jezebel hussy. Yes, that is what that energy is. And that energy, whew, that energy is something else. I had a child that I was tutoring, right? He was 15. His mom was a prostitute, and the man she married was a I guess he used to be a trick or John. I don't know which is it, the trick or the John, or is that the same thing? Whatever. He was one of her patrons, I guess. Anyway, she apparently was still tricking, and the state sent him back to her. And she didn't do any programs. They took him. I'm gonna say they took him away from her because she gave him street Xanax, got him drugged up, and I think he went to school like that, and the school got CPS involved. So he was removed from her when he was like 13, I think. Yeah, I think he was 13 when they took him away. She didn't even have custody of her oldest daughter or her youngest child. But he was the middle boy, and so she would do these fake visits with him. Really didn't pay him no mind. He used the visits. Now that's where the two of cup energy is. He used the visits to go and call his friends when she had. So they have these part, what they call it, supervised visitation while he was in foster care, and they used this part, and he would call his friends, so that way he got to go hang out with his friends on her visit. But she didn't care, and the state told her what she had to do, kept coming to court, and sometimes she didn't come to court. When she came to court, she felt like it. And then when he hit 15, and they just threw him back at her. Just threw him back at her. Then she shut him down from me tutoring, from all the support that he was getting from every resource. And basically, this, you know how the story goes. And she's a straight Jezebel. Like, she was so busy still tricking. She called the foster, no, she texted the foster dad one night thinking he was the trick. I feel like the trick is the right word, so I'm gonna go with that. He was the trick or whatever, and was like, I'll be out soon, daddy, or whatever, because I guess she was running late for whatever trick she was supposed to turn. Okay, so this child is left with dealing with the fact that their mother is a straight whore. She's a sex worker. She's a sex worker, and no disrespect to sex workers, but you put your children through a lot when you don't take care of them. When you neglect them, when you don't support them. And now they got to grow up with these parent wounds. And then they got to deal with survival mode because they're dealing with these narcissistic parents. And now they got to detach from you and then find a way to go heal and drop the burdens that you done placed on them. Yeah, the system failed them, but the system wasn't set up to fix them. Honestly, these CPS workers are not most of them don't aren't really trained well enough, or maybe they go into it with this empathy that they lose over time because the system says do your job and reunify the family. That's the motto. Reunify the family. When they doing is creating more toxic mess. They don't know how to fix the system. The system don't know how to fix these families. Tearing them apart, keeping them apart ain't always the best thing either. So where is the medium? They didn't make her do not one of the things that they told her she had to do to get custody of her child. But what they did do was they sent him back because they didn't want to pay for him no more. They didn't want to pay the foster family that was taking care of him, that was supposed to be only an emergency for 2 years. For 6 months, ended up for 2 years taking care of him. Now they got to examine their life. Now they got to fight for their life in the environment that they're in. Whew. This is what creates these kind of burdens with people, and it makes them destroy relationships. You know, like I said, she immediately I told him he didn't need me, he didn't need this one, and he didn't need that. Like none of us, he didn't need any of us anymore. He tried to leave his ATM card with the foster family, and they was like, "Oh no, no, here you go." And I think he tried to do that because he didn't know if he was going to come back or not. Like he wanted, I guess, an anchor to them or something. But it was sad. It was really sad. I was able to see how he was doing a little bit longer than they were. And it wasn't good because he started spiraling. He started smoking really bad. And he would go from having friends to not having friends. It was just sad. And no one at that point, once he got to that age, no one could intervene because he was back kind of where he wanted to be, but not. It's crazy. But this creates Jezebels create fuckboys with problems who can't connect. They create little fuck girls. And I hate to use that language, but that's the most simplified term because it encompasses so much. These kids can't get right. They get stuck in their trauma and they get stuck at an age. And then it takes them to want to grow, to get sober, seek their own sobriety, meaning they gotta fix themselves to get up out of this and go seek new love and new hope and new inspiration. It's sad. They get, and this indicating to me therapy, because you got to take a deeper look. Like, why am I dealing with this thing? Why is it so heavy on me? What's the burden? Like, this person is asking why. Like, why does things have to be this way? Yeah, they're getting wisdom. Somebody's becoming a little bit more wise and they're seeking guidance with the owls here. This is somebody going to seek some help, going to seek some support. Why? Because what they thought glittered in gold was Treasure Island, and now they really do feel orphan. You see this? Yes, I just cut the deck. Orphan. Woo! Boy, these babies growing up with these Jezebel spirits that shouldn't have had no children, but they did, and now they here, and now we got to deal with them, and they got to deal with themselves. I mean, the society got to deal with it, and so does that person. They got to put up with themselves. But I feel like this person, the happier ending to this is that somebody is seeking help, and hopefully the right kind of help will come. They've already got the epiphany. They already realize this is not what they need, where they are in this house. That this was filled with toxicity that they no longer want. With the devil in reverse, they're not manipulated anymore. Not the way they were. They don't mesh with this family unit that was going on before. What they thought was, two of cups. That carrot dangling, it don't even appeal to them no more. As a matter of fact, when they see the carrot, they go, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more, spirit. Higher power. Oh, okay. So they might have had some ancestral energy, some archangels, some spiritual guides kind of step in and kind of wake them up. I feel like somebody's ancestor was like, you know what, enough. Because this is my baby, and my baby was supposed to be the curse breaker. And let me show my baby some more. They need to see something else. So these are some lessons somebody had to learn, but they're being guided by a higher power to see things in a different light. Because where they were before in their mind, or the naivety or whatever, this person is now seeing things differently. Like more of a, they may be getting downloads and dreams come to them like, oh, that's what that was. You know how hindsight is 2020, and sometimes your intuition kick in afterwards. You like, wait a minute, I know that month they was lying to me. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that kind of energy, but spirit is giving them what they need so that they can think more clearer. Yeah, soulmate. This person, I'm telling you, they really want to reconnect with somebody. They really want to mend fences with somebody that was a soulmate to them. Somebody who has the key to their heart, somebody that they love. And it doesn't have to be a not that a relationship, but like a love relationship. It could just be love from a soulmate. Could be anybody, right? So it could be a friend. It could be another family member. It could be somebody you consider soul tribe, somebody that just resonates with you, has the key to your heart. So it just is somebody that shows them compassion and love and honor them. And somebody they can see growing with, because penguins mate for life. Well, I don't know if all of them do, but some penguins mate for life. So somebody's realizing, maybe they found a family of people that they always want to be surrounded with, always want to be loved by. Tell me more, spirit. I've been saying it all night, haven't I? This person now sees through everything that glitters ain't gold. They have had their tower moment. 16, excuse me. They have had their tower moment. Somebody like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is not what I thought this was going to be. This person tried it with them, but they know all the masks that was being worn, all the lies that were being told, all the promises that were being made. It was all a lie. They're clear now. If they ain't never been clear before, or they crystal clear now who they dealing with. Tell me more, spirit. Blessed, yeah. This is, spirit wants them to know that they're blessed and not burdened. But they don't, it's going to be hard for this person to get past that until they get this help, this support, this therapy, this mentorship, this, what I mean, this guidance that they need. But this is where they struggle, because the challenge and the lessons is see that they are actually a blessing. Maybe this person has been told that they were a burden to others. You know what I mean? Or that they were even a burden to the person, this mother figure or this family. They were told that they were some type of burden, but they really could be a blessing. They fed into some lies that a person fed them over and over again. And it caused a lot of confusion in the past. But I feel like this person is coming out of it by the book. Yeah, so I feel like this person has found their soul tribe. And they want to build a family with that soul tribe. They want to stick together, and they want to do things the right way. I don't know. They may not have known what the right way was before, but this 11 is giving twin flame energy, but it's also giving four wands. It's like a new home, a new space, a new family, um, new partnerships. People are stick together and work together. I don't know. I'm over here holding it off the camera. My bad. They're seeing where they can fit in, who they can link with, who could lead them, or who they can be led by, that kind of thing. Who they can be led by. Somebody older, wiser, smarter, supportive, connected. Oh shit. I got to go, y'all. But I'm at the end of the reading anyway. So bottom of the deck. Yep. I've been thinking. I've been thinking. So we got a 44 twice in this reading. Somebody is thinking about their stability. They're thinking about themselves, because 4 and 4 equal 8. This is the year of the 8. This is the year of the self. Force represents stability. Somebody is thinking about what makes home home. What makes me feel safe, stable, and secure? Who makes me feel safe, stable, and secure? What made me feel unsafe, unstable? Like they're thinking about it in all angles right now. And they're adding it all together. And like I said, when you add it all together, it becomes an 8. And 8 becomes self. So somebody is really thinking about their environment, their community. Hell, you know how they say when babies are born, their environment is their immediate surroundings, their parents until they get a little older, and then when it's time for them to go to daycare, their little community is where they think about, right? And then when they get a little older, right, and they're in grade school, then they have a greater community because perhaps they're in school with multiple kids. Speaking of specifically kids in school, um, and then when they get a little older, intermediate, high school, whatever, they start seeing the world. When they start doing social studies, they look at the greater community and then the world at large, right? And I feel like this person is thinking about all of those things and bringing it into, okay, here's my immediate survivalness or survival instincts and what I need to do. And then it's like, well, then how do I bring the world into this? Like, how do I survive the world if I got this vice or I got this problem? Like, whatever they're thinking is bigger than just them, but it brings it back to them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're really like, their whole insight is broadened now. The way they see the world is different now. They might have been very infantile in the way they thought because they were dealing with so much. And now they like, nah, I could see past, I done seen past these four walls. I done seen past this little neighborhood. I know there's more in life than this for me. And then also down the road, what is it? How do I see my 5-year plan, my 10-year plan, my retirement plan? Like, how do I see my life going? And it's making them make changes now. But they're still in the process of thinking because this person is still in the process of forgiving and healing themselves and working with some others that will be offering that type of help. All right, y'all. I got to run. Go pick up my child. Thank you for coming to the live. I appreciate y'all showing up. I was just trying to see, you know what I'm saying, how my peoples is doing out there. And I feel like we got a collective energy of a little frustration and growth at the same time. So let's take that energy and build upon it and grow on it. You know what I mean? But again, take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's okay. Leave it for somebody else. Anybody else? That if this is your first time coming and hearing, my readings, thank you. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe because it is free. And it's a donation to the channel, keeps us going. And when you do subscribe, please ring that bell so you always are notified when I come on. And also don't forget to come check me out for a live, potentially donation reading for yourself on Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. My books are open for now for reading. So if you are interested, get at me at clarityempress@gmail.com. No, yeah, that's it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying, y'all. Let me get ready and get up out of here. Thank you for coming. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Peace. Have a nice evening.